You blamed it on me. You never told me I was going to do the live today. We apologize for.
All right. So hi, everybody. We are going live again for our second Tooth Talk Thursday. So we're going to give everyone a few moments to get on with us. So if you're here, just leave a comment below, give us a thumbs up, give us a sign that you're here. So we're going to be privileged enough to have Dr. Cicero joining us again from Italy, and we have Dr. Desano. We have a lot of topics to cover today, so get comfy and let us know you're here. All
Can
right.
you hear me? Can you hear the phone going here? No, it's okay. We're good.
A little bit. You're good.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to turn it over. So Dr. Desano's here.
So if you're here, let us know. Just leave a comment or give us a thumbs up on the comment section, and we can see who's logged in and where you're from. That's great. So this is our second Tooth Talk Thursday. We have an agenda here today where we're going to talk about a few things. One, we're going to meet with Dr. Cicero. Then we're going to move on to some of the things that we're doing within the community. We're going to talk masks and PPE, and then Lauren's going to go into some of those community events that we're going to be part of that hopefully will benefit the community. So let's start with Dr. Cicero. How are things out in Italy?
Hi, everybody. Well, things look getting slightly better here. We got some good news about, having less deaths for sure. And it seems that we are almost ready for a phase 2. So we are back in the office, all right, daily. We only see emergencies, but we're getting prepared for this phase 2. So everything that requires extra control on and sanification of different rooms, we're well prepared now to start phase 2. That should start around the 4th of May. So
phase 2. So phase 2 is going to be basically starting the practice back up, but it's not going to be anything like what we were doing before COVID-19. What are some of the new things that are going to be instituted during this phase 2, as far as how many patients you're seeing and additional protective measures, things like that?
So definitely, one major difference is that we're going to be able to see, very limited patients per day. So it's one patient at a time in the office. If we have multiple operatories, we might have 2 in different operatories that are, not close to each other. Definitely, we have to, have different type of masks in our office, different kind of screens in our office. But all those things are, easily accessible today, okay, because we are prepared to face the phase 2. So patients should not, worry to come see us because we have, we're taking the exact precautions needed for this. But definitely, our waiting areas are not going to be as full as they used to. We need to respect social distancing also within the office, and the different precautions with special masks and special screens that we need to use.
One of the things we instituted is a curbside check-in. So basically, the patient will let us know that they're in their car. As soon as the room is ready, we text them. They come in. They don't have to stop at the front desk. Any forms that need to be filled out are done right on their phone, and then they go right to the waiting room. So that's been pretty popular, and also yeah.
That's great. And you're lucky because you have great space in the parking lot. We don't have this luck. So what we tend to do is we do a phone triage asking questions if they had, fever in the past few days, if they have been in contact with people that had, COVID. So we try, to do our first screening over the phone and then schedule patients every 2 hours. This, we're able to see the patient for the hour and then 1 hour, to clear the area and then start with a new patient.
Right. And that's pretty much where we are as well. We're doing emergency only care. Emergency care is defined by, has to be pain, swelling, infection, that type of thing. So other things we can handle over the phone or teledentistry, but for the most part, it's emergency only care. Your seminar series that you had a 3-day seminar series. It's mostly for doctors, not for patients. I heard it went very well. So well that you're going to be doing another one coming up.
Yeah, we are planning to do another 3-day series. Probably it's going to be the last one. And really, this time at home gave me a lot of, time to go back and see my cases. And it's one of my passions, it's, to lecture, to teach. And for maybe good 2 years, I wasn't able to put together, new material. I was always using pretty much the same things. And this time really gave me time to go back, in finding, some new clinical cases I had, putting together some educational series. And, the first 2 courses that we gave went really well. They were mainly aimed for dentists. And we're giving one last one in about 10 days. And
So
of
if
course,
there are any dentists, we can leave the link to contact you to sign up for that.
absolutely, if there are any dentists, yes. And what we are trying, I know it's difficult, but both me and you have tried that we want to, get also patients involved during this time. So if anyone is listening, here on this Facebook, we are available also to talk with more simple terminology about, different procedures. And this is a great time, while you're at home to think about, your oral health. And if you want to, know more about a procedure over another one, we are here also for this to give you, some advice and help you, guide you, with both teledentistry or just, face-to-face, just chat about,
Definitely. If there are any patients out there that are listening that would be interested in hearing something anything related to dentistry, Dr. Cicero and myself can come on. We can talk about that. Just put the comments down below and tell us what you may be interested in, whether it be implants or teeth in a day or anything like that. We'd be glad to put something together and do that. Now, during the last lecture series, I heard there was a troublemaker during the course. Our very own Dr. Brian Bottaro. Is that true?
That was the best, because I was like seeing one of the most, active participants was Brian. I said, Brian, like, hi, Brian. And then at the end, it was like, we had like some debate over something. And I was like, this is okay. And at the end, he's like, is this Brian Bottaro? And he's like, it's me. I said, okay. And it was nice. It was nice.
Be a troublemaker, yeah. So.
I don't know if he's listening to us, but I say hello if he's listening to us. Yeah.
So, basically, what I wanted to talk about is go into the PPE, the protection that we're using, what may change in the future. We basically have 2 different types of masks here in the States. I know you have some other ones. We have our surgical mask.
Yep.
And we have an N95 mask.
Okay.
The benefit of the N95, it sealed better, filters better as well. But you're also using a face shield. Is that correct?
Yes, we are using a face shield on top of the mask.
Okay.
So,
And what type of mask are you using? Are you using the N95?
yes. Yeah, we're
Okay.
using N95s. Yes. Yeah.
So one of the things we were going to do is we donated quite a bit of supplies, gloves and masks, and to basically frontline workers. And we're fortunate enough to get another shipment in. Our governor has mandated that when we are out in public, the civilian sector, we should be wearing masks. So, so what we're going to do is, because we have more, we're also going to donate to the first line, frontline workers, but we're also going to open up masks 2 at a time. Basically, we'll seal them up like this, and if you need them, if you don't have them, you don't have access to them, and you have to go out, let us know. Leave a comment in the section down below. We will contact you. We'll set up a way to deliver. It's just going to be a 2-pack. That's it for each individual, but it will help you meet the mandated requirement of wearing a mask out in public. So what's it like in Italy? Is it pretty much everyone wearing a mask in public? Is it mandated?
Yes, pretty much everyone is wearing masks now, unless, you're by yourself, walking down the street, then it's not mandatory. But every time, you're going to the grocery store, you're going to the pharmacy store, you have to start a dialogue with someone, you're wearing a mask. Yeah. So those are the rules here as well.
So yeah, that's something we want to offer. We have some. If you're out there in the community and you need some masks, let us know. They are surgical masks. They're not N95 masks. They're not like this. But the big difference here is how well this seals versus how well this seals. When you put this on, there's a fair amount of gapping that happens on the sides, underneath. Our big issue is aerosols in the dental office. Yeah. And there's a little hack that came out, and I'm going to have Lauren go over it. It was from, who was it?
Sabrina Passman, who's an ex-Apple mechanical engineer, came up with a little makeshift temporary solution with very readily available supplies in which you guys can use to make what they're calling a surgical mask brace.
So this will bridge the difference between a surgical mask and an N95. Not 100%, but it'll be a big improvement.
Correct. So we're going to take a different view here and show everybody. So pretty much all you need for this are 3 rubber bands. Yes, you heard correctly, your traditional rubber bands. And what you're going to do is you're going to link them together. So we're going to just bear with me. So make a link here, and then you're going to make another link here. And then what we're going to do is take your traditional surgical mask. So again, you have a 3-link series. You're going to take your traditional mask like Dr. Desano is wearing, take that center linked ring, make sure it covers from the bridge of your nose to underneath your chin, and a good proper seal. And then the other 2 tie back around the ears for support. Now, the biggest thing with this is that you're making sure all the knots are resting on the mask. So that cuts out the side leakage, for lack of a better word, and then also over the bridge of the nose with the top part. So we're going to make sure this comes up here, and this creates a good cone seal, or better than what a surgical mask has for seal. And again, that's just going to help eliminate any additional aerosols coming in, also going out. But that's just a little.
We'll leave a link down below of an explanation from, who was the
Sabrina
scientist?
Passman.
Okay.
So we'll leave the, we just commented below with the link to the video, so you guys can follow the tutorial at home. Again, we're providing some masks for those in need. So again, leave a comment below if you need one. Share this with friends, family, community, and we'd be more than happy to take some supplies that we have and give to the community as we can. With that being said, we are going.
Let's go into the fun stuff now.
Fun stuff, yes. So we are very fortunate that we have this beautiful gift of time, and South County Smiles is finding different ways to partner up with local small businesses, whether they're patient-oriented, whether they're team-oriented, but we have a lot of contacts, and we'd be more than willing that if you know someone personally, again, link below. We are looking for essential workers, small businesses, anybody that may need help, volunteers, anybody of that nature that, we can give back. So a few things just to go through, and please visit our Facebook, find out exactly what we're doing. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and we have a lot of fun stuff going on. First and foremost, we're doing a fun coloring contest just to get the kids involved at home. We all know that they're hitting a peak of pure boredom, so we're trying everything we can, get the little ones involved. So all you have to do is visit our website. We have a coloring contest. We'll leave the link below as well. Submit your picture, your child name, age, if you want to let us know who the author is of this beautiful creation. And we are giving away some fun prizes, again, kid-oriented. Second, we are partnering up with Brew Rhode Island, which is a local coffee shop. They do sandwiches, breakfast, and we are going to be partnering up with them. So stay tuned for our give back to the community there. We're very excited about what this coming week has to unfold for us with our partnership. And another fun thing that we got on board with is a little project called Here for Good. And this is being sponsored with our local 401 studio. And they are reaching out to local businesses who, want to get their name out and, stay busy during this time. And we are partnering up in a different way, that we put together a shirt, a t-shirt. So we have a fun mock-up of a t-shirt that you can purchase if you would like. We are buying a bunch of t-shirts, and we're going to come up with a fun giveaway. So stay tuned for those specific details. But the proceeds are going to go to the Johnny Cake Center. So all of the proceeds that we would make off of the t-shirt, we're just going to give back again to the community in a great organization like the Johnny Cake. Lastly, we partnered up with one of our patients who is a very avid volunteer. She works for the Southern Rhode Island Volunteers, and they work very closely with Meals on Wheels. So they have a local group, specifically in this case, it's an elderly population that they continuously reach out to, and they provide the Meals on Wheels for them. So we reached out to her, and we're partnering up and giving them just simple little goodie bags of oral hygiene care that they're going to distribute to their, clients as well. So if you think of anybody that may need help, community-based, essential worker-based, please, please, please reach out to us. We are looking to use this time efficiently and ways to give back to our community and just kind of create that culture that South County Smiles is all about. So again, comment below, message us, call us, whatever you need to do, and we will find a way to give back.
Amazing. Yeah.
So Giuseppe, thank you for tuning in today. It was, anything else you wanted to add? We'll put those links down below.
I am optimistic. Let's put it this way. At least from my side, we start to see the light at the end of this tunnel. So if Italy has been, the country to look out for, because we were one of the first, we're getting out, slowly from the situation. And so I expect, that this should be, the same path for everyone there. So let's all be optimistic, and, we'll get out of this stronger than before.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. Stay safe.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Take care, everyone.